let's see if we can get through vowels this evening. All right, so all the vowels, even though in our text it has some with bet, it always has a dagesh in it, so it's b, right? Um, even though some are with het, I think, I'm just going to do everything with bet to make it uniform so you can really see. And so what I've done with each of the letters is I have my bet in the middle, right? With dagesh, right? So we're going to say b. And then I'm doing the vowel notation, the pointing, I guess it's called pointing in purple, so that you can really distinguish it from the letter, and also because purple is pretty. All right, so this vowel, when we have the pointed with the line underneath here, this is called pitach. And pitach has it's a soft A or short A sound, like car, So in Hebrew, we have learned it's a very syllabic language, right? So it likes to go consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, not like bunching up all the consonants together like English, some of the English words do. But anyway, so consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. So you always voice the consonant first and then the vowel that's indicated afterwards. So this is going to be b, right, for bet, b, and then this sound is a, right, that short A, so it becomes ba. Ba. So that syllable altogether, ba. Ba. Okay, ba. All right, ba. And that one's called patah. Okay, the next one has a different symbol, but actually, it actually makes the same sound. It's a short A again. So this one's called kamats. Sorry, we got a plane going by. Kamats. Okay, so kamats. So this one becomes, we start with b, right? B, and then again, the ah sound. So this is also ba, ba. Ba, ba, right? Consonant sound first, then vowel sound, ba. So when you see both of these, you're going to say the same thing, ba, ba. Okay? There's history to why they're different, but now they're just the same sound. Okay. So then here we've got another sound. Look, we've just got one dot underneath. And the long dot means a long E, like easy, easy. So, and that one's called hirek, hirek. So hirek. So becomes b, right? We got our consonant sound first, b, and it doesn't matter what consonant you would have. This is anytime you have any consonant. I'm just keeping it consistent so that I'm only changing one thing up on you in each card, right? So anyway, but this would be true with whatever. You'd say your consonant first and then your vowel. So B, so it'd be B, right? B, E, B. Nick. All right. And we got another one. This time the two dots together down here, that's sere, which makes the A sound like play, right? Play. So long A sound, or sweet A, long A, however you prefer to call it. So this becomes B-A, bay, bay, bay. And we've got this little equilateral triangle down here. Segol. Segol makes the short E sound like an egg. So we've got b, and then we've got be, be, be. Now this is a change up because now, well, the color's not so great with the sun behind me, sorry. It's not, because now the purple, the dot is actually, the vowel symbol is actually above, which you think like, oh, I haven't seen that before, but yes, you have. You've seen that with vo. Right? Remember? Vo? Remember when we had vav with the cholam above? So you've seen vo before. But anyway, here, now we have it over a b. So it's going to become b, o, bo, bo, bo. Okay. Now this one's needy. All right. So not needy. Sorry, neat-ish. Neat-o, neat-e. I don't know. Kibitz. So kibitz. Do. So kibitz. We've got, that makes an ooh sound, like it's in moon or choose. So, of course, this time it's like Halloween. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, so boo, kibitz, boo. This time we've got, so now we get into the reduced vowels. So the reduced vowels, basically, you're saying that you're going to shorten, simplify, kind of mute the vowels. I think, what did our professor call it? He called it sound snuffer. Sound snuffer. So anytime you see the symbol, we would call it a colon in English, but anytime you see this symbol with either by itself it's just schwa, Anybody heard that before? Schwa, schwa. Different than Wayne's World, swing, different. Schwa. So schwa. So it's kind of just like a So really you don't hear much of a sound. So it becomes just b, b. See, it's like it's like there's a little sound there. I didn't just stop with b, b, but there's not a lot there. It's just kind of like a b, b. Almost like a UH, but a really short one. B, b, b. It's almost like the b by itself. All right, so same thing. When you get the, this is called, so we got pitach, it becomes hatuf when it's together, pitach hatuf. So it's so instead of it being a straight out like ba, it would be more like ba, ba, ba. So instead of ba, it's ba. Just shorten it. So this one we would normally do be, 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 b, and right? B, be. But because we've got it's segol hatuf, so it's shorter, so it becomes truncated. So b, be, be, be. So it's more than b. It's not b. You know, like the it's be, be, be. Okay. Here we've got kamat hatuf. So it's got our ah sound, right? There are like ah, like car, right? But because we've got this with it, it kind of snuffs it and shortens it. So instead of being, if it was like this, it would be ba, but now it becomes more like ba, 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 like just shortened ba. Okay, so we were talking with all of these how the consonant sound comes first and let me do right to left since we're talking Hebrew. How the consonant sound comes first and then the vowel sound comes when it comes out of your mouth. And there's one exception. And the one exception is when you've got the word, it comes along and then and when it finishes with you are het or het. When you're finishing with this sound, it's called furtive pitach or pitach furtivum, I guess. So in this case, only in this case, when you've got the het at the end and it's got a pitach underneath it, you actually switch it up, and so you actually say it before. So it becomes, instead of being like our normal pattern that we've been doing, you don't go like ah, you go ach. You switch it up, ach, ach. But that's only when it's at the end of the word, so ach. And there's a word that you probably already know. You didn't necessarily know how to read it in Hebrew. We're not going to get to it till lesson 20, but ruach, right? Wind, spirit, ruach. So it's got right? For resh. It's got that vav that has the vowel in the middle, and so that vav becomes oo, ru, and then we're switching up, and this time because the het is at the end, and because it's got the petach underneath it, it becomes ruach, ruach. So ruach. So anyway, so that's that exception. That every language has to have exceptions. That's the exception to the rule about the consonant sound coming before the vowel sound that is pointed underneath it. All right, hope that is more helpful than confusing.